Big news for Elden Ring fans. An official Elden Ring live-action movie is now in production. Today, we're diving into the details behind this project, the talented team involved, the studio backing it, and what story the movie might tell. If you're curious about how this game's rich world could translate to film, so Bandai Namco just announced the Elden Ring movie, and this isn't just any adaptation. They're teaming up with A24 Films, known for producing some of the most critically acclaimed movies in recent years. Even better, Garland, director and writer of Ex Machina, is leading this project. For those unfamiliar, Elden Ring was created by From Software, led by Hidetaka Miyazaki, but its deep mythological foundation comes from George R.R. Martin, the mastermind behind A Song of Ice and Fire. And here's the kicker. Martin himself is involved in the film's production, along with Vince Girardi's. This combination of creative forces makes this project especially exciting. It's not just a rushed game-to-movie deal. It's a collaboration of high-profile talent with a passion for storytelling. Section 2. Studio and Director Background. Let's talk about the studio, A24. They have a track record of pushing boundaries and delivering films that resonate both critically and culturally. Think Everything Everywhere All at Once, a film that won multiple Oscars and captured audiences worldwide. Then there's Hereditary, Moonlight, and The Whale, all standout projects that showcase A24's knack for quality and bold storytelling. Now, Garland. He's a filmmaker with a unique vision. You probably know Ex Machina, a sci-fi thriller that's smart, visually stunning, and thought-provoking. Garland also wrote Annihilation and has been involved in various projects that blend genre storytelling with deep themes. He's not new to fantasy or complex worlds. He even co-wrote for games like Enslaved, Odyssey to the West, and worked on the Devil May Cry reboot. The producers on this film include Peter Rice and Andrew McDonald, who produced Trainspotting, another film that left a mark. This is a powerhouse team, and that elevates expectations significantly. Now, what about the story? Here's where it gets interesting. This movie likely won't follow the game's protagonist, the Tarnished, as they battle from boss to boss. The game's narrative structure, with its player-driven exploration and fragmented lore, doesn't translate well to a traditional film format. Instead, the movie will probably explore the mythology and world-building crafted by George R.R. Martin, the backstory and legends that set the stage for the game. Miyazaki's game story takes place after these events, in a world shattered and broken. Think of it like this. Rather than retelling the same tale, the movie might tell a new story within the Elden Ring universe, exploring a fresh character or set of characters living through the chaos of the Shattering, the cataclysmic event that defines the world's current state. This approach is similar to what Fallout has done with its adaptations, a unique narrative within a beloved, established universe. It opens creative doors without being confined to player choices or game mechanics. What kind of story fits best here? I see a medieval war drama with political intrigue and sprawling battles. One tantalizing possibility is focusing on the legendary conflict between General Radahn and Malenia, two demigods whose war shapes the fate of kingdoms. This could provide a dramatic backdrop akin to Game of Thrones or Lord of the Rings, where we follow nobles, soldiers, and rulers fighting for power and control of the Elden Ring. The film could showcase the internal strife among kingdoms, power struggles, betrayals, and alliances, all set against a dark fantasy world full of magic and monstrous foes. What's really promising is the announcement that this movie will expand the Elden Ring universe canon. That means the story we see on screen is official lore, not just fan fiction or spin-off nonsense. This could be our first real glimpse at the parts of Elden Ring's world that the game only hinted at. Details like the organization of Radahn's forces, the political tensions between kingdoms, and the true stakes of the demigods' wars. Instead of the player's puzzle-like experience uncovering lore through cryptic messages and item descriptions, the movie will present a direct narrative that's easier to follow, but no less rich. So, what can we expect from this Elden Ring movie? On paper, this project is stacked with everything a great adaptation needs. A visionary director with a strong cinematic voice, a production studio known for quality and creativity, and the involvement of George R.R. Martin, the original mythmaker behind the game's rich lore. This combination offers a rare opportunity for a video game adaptation to break the usual mold of rushed, uninspired movies. One of the most exciting aspects is how this film might handle Elden Ring's world. The game itself is known for its fragmented storytelling, where lore is uncovered bit by bit through exploration and environmental hints. Translating that into a movie demands a delicate balance. The film must provide enough clarity to engage viewers unfamiliar with the game, while still preserving the mystery and depth that fans love. Alex Garland's involvement gives me confidence that this movie won't just be a generic fantasy flick. His previous work shows he understands how to weave complex themes into genre storytelling, blending philosophical ideas with visually striking scenes. This is exactly what Elden Ring needs, a director who can respect the source material's depth while making it accessible and emotionally compelling. Another key point is the promise that the movie will expand the Elden Ring canon. That means this film isn't a side story or spin-off, it's official lore. This opens doors for entirely new characters, stories, and insights into the world's mythology. For fans, this is huge. It's a chance to see parts of the universe that the game only hinted at, like the details of Radahn's army, the political tensions between kingdoms, and the true stakes of the demigod's wars. The potential for epic battles, political intrigue, and tragic heroes fits perfectly with current trends in fantasy cinema, but with Elden Ring's unique dark tone and rich world building. It might also help dispel the misconception that video game adaptations are inherently shallow or poorly made. If this movie succeeds, it could set a new standard and open the door for more thoughtful, high-quality adaptations. Of course, challenges remain. Capturing the sprawling, open-ended nature of the game's narrative within a 2-hour movie won't be easy. The team will need to pick the right story arc, focused enough to be gripping, but expansive enough to honor the lore. I'm curious how they'll balance action with political drama, mythic stakes with personal stories. Overall, this Elden Ring movie is shaping up to be a major event not. What do you think about the upcoming Elden Ring movie? There's a lot of speculation right now, so I want to hear from you. Which parts of the game's rich lore do you hope they dive into? Do you want to see the brutal war between the demigods? Are you more curious about the mysterious divine powers shaping the lands between? Or are you hoping the movie introduces entirely new characters and stories that expand the universe even further? Whatever you're excited for, drop your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one. And hey, if you love staying up to date on the biggest gaming stories, why not treat yourself to something that actually saves you money? Gamefly lets you rent the newest console games, shipped right to your door. No downloads, no waiting, no full-price purchases. You can play the latest titles, return them when you're done, and try something else without paying $70 each time. Sound good? Click the link in the description to learn more and start your free trial today. It's the smart way to game. If this deep dive got you hyped, intrigued, or just plain curious, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We're all about gaming, anime, movies, and everything in nerd culture, so there's always something new to check out. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, I'll catch you in the next video. Stay nerdy.